Thank God that you got blood in your body, breath in your lungs, and that you have woke up today. You feel me? I don't know what's wrong with these haters in this room tonight, but maybe they ain't on the same level we on with thinking. But hey, we just gotta block them out, y'all. Block the negativity, y'all. Just block them out. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Munchies World Famous TV on YouTube. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell.
Period. Hey y'all, what's up? You know, we have a couple of trolls in the audience that I'm definitely not agreeing with. I will be blocking them very soon. Now, I also want to say thank y'all again for coming and waking back. Welcome to Munchie World Famous TV, my YouTube subscribers. Make sure you guys like, comment on topics in the comment section. But also, we're gonna get into it today. So the first topic of business, child, girl, I could have hit the flow when I seen this. Okay, so Rihanna, she will actually be doing the halftime show for the 2023 Super Bowl, and I am
Yes.
so proud of Ree. You know, Ree has recently had a baby. She pretty much has the Fenty line, you know, and I'm just
Yes.
so proud of the girl. You know, even though we haven't got any new music from her, I feel like the music that we had, the music that we have from her, it can never get old, you know, because when I hear standing under my umbrella, Ella, I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Still. You know, so what y'all think about Rihanna headlining the 2023 Super Bowl, and what do you got what songs do you guys think that she may end up performing? I think
First,
my personal
mhm.
opinion is what do you think, Southern? What
My
song?
personal opinion, I just want to say Rihanna is that girl. Popping a baby out, running a damn business, and about to perform at the Super Bowl. Bad alert. You feel me? So, my song that I would like for her to perform is Better Have My Money. Okay.
Okay, pay me what you want. Hey. Okay, Unicorn. Hey, Unicorn. How you doing?
Hey, I want to let you know that I hope that she dropped that album before she does the Super Bowl. She owes us an album.
Oh, you hear that,
And do.
Rihanna?
And do, Riri. But, you know, my girl been putting it down, but putting it in.
Mm-hmm. And everybody in YouTube land, make sure you comment what's your favorite Rihanna song, y'all. Let us know what you want her to perform.
Period. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, y'all. Okay, I got a confession. So y'all know lately on the Wake and Bake, we've been talking about the Queen and things like that. So I'm on my Netflix just minding my business, and I see a show called Crown, and it actually highlights the Queen's dad. You know, the transition into her becoming the Queen and the Princess Sister Margaret and the prime ministers and everything. And what I come to discover, child, is the Queen ain't run nothing. Honey, they ran her. They told her what to do and what the best decisions to make. Even when she wanted to make decisions for her sister to marry a divorced man, you know, she was all for it, but the church wasn't. So people opposed of these things, like a lot of things she wanted to implement, they got shut down by people that were in bigger control than her, like the prime minister and the council. They'll discuss these things. So, you know, I'm thinking this woman over here living her best life, you know, just making all the decisions for the world and all that on her own. But no, she literally has to go through somebody and get their approval. And I never knew that. Did y'all know these facts about the Queen? About the fact that she really didn't run nothing? It was almost like, you know, the girl was hey, housed, honey, in jail, honey,
Okay.
to me. You ask me, it seemed like a little prison deal, you know. But you was fancy. You was fancy.
All 70
and
years.
Yeah, and the reason why I said that is because they actually shut down airplanes for the Queen's funeral. So what happened was the flights was canceled in the UK to turn the skies silent for the funeral. So they actually paid a lot of respect to her in the UK today. Anybody want to chime in on the queen
I did
unicorn.
watch that show, and that show was good.
Mm-hmm.
And it brought a lot of tears to see something like that. But,
Yeah,
there
it
is
definitely
like
sheds light
a lot of
on
things
what
that are
goes
going
on.
on right now. Especially
Yeah,
with
so
the fact that the what's her name is like what's his name? The new like king is like screwing things over, not letting his like daughters and sons go to like certain things. I'm like, but that's not what Queen Elizabeth wanted. So I'm like, y'all
right.
just give
And
it.
you saw how
I wish I could bring Diana back. If there was some voodoo shit that I know, and bring her back, I'll bring her ass back.
Diana came back. She Meghan Markle.
you know what? I'm not playing with you, Southern. What you think
She
about the
back.
queen and all this new information?
Well, I done a little bit of research, so I know it is some storytelling out there about her history, but like overall, we don't really know. That's between the Queen, God, and whoever's in her chambers. But I wouldn't throw it too far back. From our presidents here in America, all they do is walk around, kiss babies. They don't make
Well,
decisions. They don't make
you got a
decisions.
point about that.
So
Okay, so the next topic. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Now, be real. Don't tell no lies. Don't tell no lies. Do y'all shower during thunderstorms or take baths during thunderstorms because it's relaxing, or maybe even wash your dishes during
No,
thunderstorms?
no.
You say
It's
no.
right.
it's a hazard. I heard
It's
that
a
you could get
hazard.
struck by lightning and you could literally die
Mm-hmm.
from electrocution.
Yeah.
I think he got a
Okay.
point.
Okay.
I think Unicorn got a
Okay.
point because my mama used to tell me when it's lightning, hang up that damn telephone.
Okay, and that's on period. Okay,
Yeah.
so the
Hmm.
reason why I brought that up is because people whose name we can't mention. Oh, go ahead, Amina. Go ahead, Amina.
Yeah, let me see. I think that is something old that has been passed down. It does have some truth to it, because electricity does not conduct through water, so you become electrocuted if you hit. However, I'm still going to get up under the water, rain, snow, sleet. If it's thunder and lightning, I'm going to take a bath.
She's
Okay,
a rebel,
girl,
everybody.
look.
She's a rebel.
Well, look, I'm gonna just say this because I can't say the people full name, but it made CNN news that that they recommend that we do not shower during thunderstorms since lightning can travel through the plumbing. It is best to avoid all water during a thunderstorms. You do not shower, bathe, wash dishes, or even wash your hands because the risk of the lightning traveling through the plumbing might be less plastic and it might be less with plastic pipes than with metal pipes. However, it is best that we avoid any contact with plumbing and running water during a lightning storm to reduce our risk of being struck. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. I be bucking, child. Soon that rain, thunderstorm, I'll run me a bubble bath and sit in the bubble bath, listen to my music, honey. And yeah, I be bucking. I ain't gonna even lie. I be bucking. But after reading that article today, child, I might need to sit my head down somewhere and wait.
Yeah, I ain't washing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to be funky that night. Sorry.
You know what?
I
I'm
ain't
not
finna
about to
die.
play with you.
Take it over.
Not the whole night, child. We're gonna wait till it plays through, okay? Now, at this moment, I want to open the floor up for topics. Did anybody have any topics that they want to talk about before I go on to my next topic, or anything that they would like to share in the audience? Unicorn, okay.
Should it? I think it should be changed back to the old way where people can kick the creators of the world can kick players. So it's not this pull to remove shit.
Oh, I definitely agree with that.
True.
Especially during our live broadcasting. It's very scanty. And
Yes.
I do think that that should be back implemented into the world, and they should also allow editors to make those changes too, just in case the creator not there and we got to kick somebody out.
Exactly.
So yeah, I feel you on that unicorn. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Katniss,
Hey,
Katniss in
so my
clean.
my topic is really not. It might be too big for right now, but it is something that I heard somebody talking about yesterday, and I think they got a misperception of it. Is this new quote unquote purge law in Illinois coming up January 1st? It's not a purge law, but I do think that is a topic I want to get on. It's not a purge law though. It's
So
been
what
big
is
All
it,
right.
Katniss?
announcements. You can look it
Inform
up
us.
online. Yeah. So
Inform us about this law.
on January 1st, 2023, the state of Illinois is taking away cash bonds for 12 different felonies, including second-degree murder, um, rape, threatening a public official. It's 12 offenses that were criminalized that you would need a cash bond for. They're taking away the cash bond, meaning they're going to book you, they're going to let you come in, you're going to get a court date, and they're going to release you back out.
Oh
There's no more
Lord.
cash bonds necessary for it. And if you're on home monitoring, if you leave the state, they're not coming to pursue you. They have to wait till you
Mm,
come back. And it's just a lot of different law changes, but it's a stunt tactic too. But it's pretty
it
deep. A lot
is.
of people it's called now. It got the purge law attached to it. Everybody's calling it the purge law. Look it up, y'all. It's
You know what
happening
it
in
sound
Illinois.
like to me? It sound like they taking away bun and you stuck in there. That what it sound like to me. Cause even though they say no cash bun, they may say no bun period. Like you just stuck. No nothing. No nothing. You know. Ooh.
Child.
Well, you
And
know,
she
you do the
said
crime.
Illinois.
You do the crime. You do the time.
Child, them O block killers gonna be coming to your states, child. So, child, better go.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But you even got people online that's talking about wait till January 1st at 12:01 a.m. They got face masks on, talking about how they gonna go out and commit all these break all these laws and all this stuff. It's wild.
Yeah,
Like
they
it's
ready to
gaining
go to
stuff on.
jail.
They
They
crazy.
ready to
They
go.
crazy.
Yeah, they ready to go. Sound like to me they ready. They ready to suit and boot and go to jail. Cause that what it sound like. Your ass ain't getting out at all. How about that? No bond hearing at all. That what it sound like to me. Go ahead and try your
Okay.
luck. Try your luck and let her know about it. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, y'all, is Walmart. So Walmart has actually entered the Roblox metaverse. And Walmart said that it's targeting the generation of customers in the metaverse. I mean, I'm a little excited. I
Mm.
ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Walmart Land will actually
Oh
feature
Lord.
a
Oh.
Netflix trivia experience with Stranger Things, a virtual dressing room, and a music festival with popular artists. It also will sell Verch instead of merch. They have Verch for avatars that match real life merchandise inside of the Walmart stores. They will also offer immersive games featuring characters from its most popular toy products for the holiday season, from LOL Surprise to Paw Patrol. Now, how y'all feel about Walmart making their grand entrance into the meta?
Well, Walmart always trying to find a way to monopolize. So I know the metaverse was coming up next. Next, we're gonna have probably have Target up in here next. Copanova.
If
Hey,
you don't
honey,
get your up out of here,
you
you gotta
smell.
go.
Can you leave? You got
Child of
our couch
nerve,
funky. Woo! You know
girls.
you can smell people in the metaverse, y'all. It's unrealistic.
Child of irony of it all. So, what you think about Walmart coming into the metaverse? Do y'all think we'll actually get to the point to where we can purchase stuff and have it just sent to our house? Like, okay, I need me some shirts, some Walmart shirts,
Yeah,
some dish
yeah. I think
detergent.
so. Amazon doing it. I can tell my Alexa right now, send me toilet paper, and it goes straight through my Prime, and it be here whenever. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, we need
Oh,
that.
that's what's
Damn,
up.
cat
Period.
ordering toilet paper off the Alexa.
Yeah, off the
I don't.
Alexa,
I ain't going to
girl.
the grocery store. If I ain't got to, I'm not going. Heck, you know. Yeah, you can order all these stuff. I do that all the time.
Period. Exactly. So it makes it more easy for them to attract more consumers. Because what I've noticed is a lot of people's sales are declining. Like Target sales came out and they had a huge decline in sales since after the pandemic in the beginning of the year. it was heard that we were going into a recession. Amina,
Mm.
I watched
yeah,
a video the other day and it showed how stores are moving into automation and AI technology, meaning nobody has
yeah,
to man the stores.
right.
So if you can be sitting on your home, put an Oculus on and basically walk down the aisles and shop. And I think this is where maybe I don't know, but this is probably the concept that they would use and the
Mm-hmm.
AI
Hmm.
technology. That it's
Right.
just an upgraded form of Alexa, and what's the other one we say? Alexa and
And
Google,
Siri and
Google and
Google.
Siri.
Siri. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay, so I got another question for y'all while we on this topic of AI. Do you guys feel that at any point humans would not have to run anything, like how Amina was just saying that AI coming to the stores and everything? Can you imagine the stores without no store manager, the gas station without any attendants, and us being able to purchase our items strictly with our credit
it's
cards or our phones and not have any human interaction?
it's already happening. There are places I think in airports, like
Yeah,
the
they are.
little uh I
The
think that was
sandwich places, the delis.
mm-hmm.
Yep,
I
and
think
you
that
can
was
pay
the
with a card.
first that was the first test run to see how it would work. And now that we have experienced the pandemic, when where companies had to reinvent ways to get their products out, this is just a glorified version of it all.
It's already happening though. Even
Right,
Well,
I can agree with that.
my feelings towards that. I mean, I would rather have Mr. Habibi, in the back of the store with the incense burning, you know,
Yeah, the old school.
with the
Yeah,
attitude. Yeah, with the
yeah,
attitude, making my sandwiches and stuff. I mean, you can't replace that with no robot. For real.
oh
yeah.
man, that's crazy. Oh my bad, y'all.
What you think, Katniss? You think AI is gonna take over all human jobs?
Yeah, that's actually one of the last time I went to a convention, I went to a convention on my job about that, and it was an AI convention. And that was
Mm,
crazy. I brought it up because they was displaying different corporations that have this technology already. I mean, we talking about they got robotic pets that they giving out to people with Alzheimer's and all types of things. And even the restaurant industry, they were displaying all types of things that you don't need a person anymore to do anything. The effectiveness of it and consistency. I mean, and a lot of companies are moving that way because you got to think without a person, you don't need to have to worry about offering people health insurance. You don't have to worry about them coming in late. You don't have to worry about paying a certain amount. That machine might cost you $50,000, but so will two or three employees. You know what I mean? That you don't have to offer insurance. All you got to do is power it up, keep the maintenance on it. Yeah, them AIs, and it's an AI to check another AI to check another AI. So it's really big. And a lot of companies are going to it. It's just they're easing it in slowly so that we don't get a shock. They're just slowly integrating it and we just not noticing it. We see it every day on our technology. Shit. We're wearing a watch that do
exactly.
more than do as much as your phone do. It's already happening.
Right.
Exactly. Herbert, what's up, Herbert? Well, how do you feel about AI taking over human jobs?
Well, freaking petty. I wouldn't say that AI would take over completely, but I will say that it will cause us to kind of, I guess, up our educational skills in a sense. Um, we do see that, let's for instance, like Amazon, in certain factories, they have robots. They're literally doing the packaging and things like that, but they need people to run the robots. So I do
Right.
think that it's going to, take place of, I guess, your regular workers. Those who haven't gotten a degree in it, like your packaging and things like that. Matter of fact, um, look at the electrical vehicles. They have
Exactly.
electrical vehicles,
Hmm.
like 18 wheelers
Yep,
that
I
are
saw
going into
those.
like the that particular industry and things like that. So
Hmm.
I would say we will see more of that, but to take over every jobs. No,
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Amina.
Okay. I don't mean to keep coming up here, but this
Oh
is
no,
the
come as much as you like. That's
okay.
what
Right.
y'all need
But
to know. Come as much as you like.
just to add to more of the AI, they're using it more for more than for consumerism. They're also integrating it into our militaries. They're also using it
Mm-hmm.
Right.
as in some phases of police force. So
Mm.
the if you're curious about it, I think it's Boston Dynamics. You can pull them up on YouTube. You will be blown away by the robotic AI technology that is
Wow.
already out here.
I want to do
Wow.
say something about that as well. It's kind of scary how they pushing humans out, but it seems like it's a better way. You know, we all dreamed about what we can do in the future and how the future is going to become flying cars. Now we got electric cars. We damn near don't have to use gas anymore, and it's kind of different. You know,
Period.
especially in the workplace, y'all. If y'all, let me tell you this, Generation X, go ahead now, like Herbert said, get your education. You might as well go ahead and go into engineering, technical, just any computer science. Just go ahead and get that up
Mm-hmm.
because it seems like it's going to be paying big money, y'all, in the future.
Yes. Software development, all that. Yes. Okay, so period. So this next thing I want to talk about is not necessarily a topic. I want everybody in the room to also chime in on this. So what my question is to you, if you could say anything to your child self as an adult you are now, what would you tell yourself? What would be the advice that you would tell yourself as a kid?
Invest in Amazon right now. Invest in Amazon.
Okay.
Big Daddy Jeff was right. He was gonna make it.
Period, Kevin. Okay. And TY, got excuse. TY, what would you tell your childhood self?
Come up on the stage, sweetie.
Yeah, come to the question the box at the bottom step. Yep. There you go.
I would tell my childhood self to, I guess, get more into computers. Basically, getting the
Right.
code, getting the coding.
Right.
That's what I would have told myself.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay. And Herbert, what would you tell told yourself? Thank you, TY. Herbert, what would you tell your childhood self? You gotta come to the box for us. We can't hear y'all on the cell.
probably nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. I,
Well, that's a view.
Okay, Herbert said he
Bill,
already doing it.
Bill, what would you tell your childhood self, Bill? Oh, we can't hear you back there. I forgot to tell you.
N- Nothing as well.
Nothing as well.
She did what she wanted to do when she was a kid.
Okay, okay, period. And Unicorn, what would you tell your childhood self?
Right, cuss myself out. Cut
You
yourself
on
out.
mute, baby.
You on mute, Unicorn.
You on mute,
You're on mute. You're on mute,
unicorn.
unicorn.
I would literally cuss myself out. On top of that, I would tell myself, don't mess with the people in your life that are trying to rob you of the success and to keep your money because it runs real quick. I
Okay.
blew
Okay.
$3,000 in a month.
Damn. You was going
That
hard.
ain't bad. Chad, I done did worse.
No, on food. On food.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, you stupid for that. I'm sorry, unicorn.
On food. Oh hell no.
Amina, what would you tell your childhood self, Amina?
Um, I would tell my little self to really listen to my parents, like for real, because now that I'm older, I can hear some of the things that they said to me when I was younger, or they remind
Mm-hmm.
me. I told you. Man, my life would have been so much easier. I'm so
Right.
serious.
Okay. And chosen the Yahweh, what would you have told your childhood self? You on mute, boo.
I should have stayed overseas. I should have never came back to the States. For real.
So you would have told your childhood self when you go overseas, stay there.
Yep.
Y'all chosen be sick of it, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Period.
just banned my original account for 30 days. That iFlex person, he got my first Oculus account,
Oh
but
goodness.
Mama
We
came
gonna have
back.
look, chosen. We gonna handle that after the show. Look, we got our goons tonight. Okay.
Right. Okay. And DJ Three Pop, you ain't excluded from this conversation. What would you tell your childhood self if you could tell your childhood self anything? Oh, he turned it to a coin on me. Okay. Oh, he back. Oh, he turned back into a coin.
and
Okay.
I would and I will also tell myself, that I have a lot of group of friends that are in the
Mm.
metaverse that I couldn't like ask for
Hey.
anymore.
Oh, period.
Southern,
Unicorn.
Crack, Amina, Chosen, Bia, Herbert, Katniss,
Period.
everybody. Yeah.
DJ Three Pop.
Uh, I would tell myself to leave the girls alone.
Ooh, that was a good one. Leave the girls alone. Just focus, focus, focus. Okay. Herbert.
Herbert done thought of something.
I got a real answer.
Okay.
I would tell myself like the lottery ticket numbers
You
for the
know what?
$1 billion.
I'm
Okay.
not about to play with Herbert.
We
Okay,
would all
since
like to do that.
Southern, what you would tell your childhood self?
Stay in school. And leave the boys alone.
Mm, okay, that sounds valid. See, I would tell my childhood self, life ain't peaches and cream, fairy tales and princesses, and kiss a frog and turn into a king, and life is not peaches and cream.
Ooh,
You
I done kissed a
gonna
lot of
hurt,
frogs.
but you will persevere every storm that you go through. That's what I would tell my childhood self. So at least I'd be expecting it. But yeah, that's
Mhm.
that topic. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Y'all is funny. Y'all had me cracking up with y'all responses, especially Katie. Katie said, "Invest in Amazon, whatever you do."
Okay. Go ahead, Bia.
Don't just put the head in.
You
Ooh.
know what? You know what?
Ooh.
Look, you know what? You know what? Bill said, "Don't you put that in." That's how they trick you, girl. That's how they trick you. I'm gonna just put the tip in. I'm gonna just stick the tip in there. We just
Oh
gonna put the
Lord.
tip
Bia
in.
done spoke.
Oh
Bia done
shit,
spoke.
chosen. What you
My
would
head
say?
game is better than putting a tip in. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, is that an advertisement, child? I'm about to hit the flow. Oh, you know what? Okay, I ain't about to play with y'all.
YouTube. Make sure y'all comment and also comment so we can read your comments and see what questions you have.
Oh yes, and let
Mhm.
me get into my next topic. Okay, Hurricane Ian, y'all. Hurricane Ian. Okay, Hurricane Ian is getting stronger as it barreled towards Florida, prompting urgent evacuations and threatening dangerous storm surges in places not used to getting hit directly by a hurricane. Ian is now a Category 2 hurricane, and the eye of the storm is located around 150 miles southeast of the western tip of Cuba, and Ian is moving northwest near 13 miles per hour. Florida could start feeling Ian's wrath as early as Tuesday, with hurricane conditions potentially hitting the state on Wednesday. So Ian's wind is intensified from 85 miles per hour Monday afternoon to 100 miles per hour, and forecasters expect Ian to become a major hurricane before it lashes the U.S., with winds reaching 111 miles per hour or greater in the U.S., and more than 15 million people are expected to suffer at least tropical storm force winds in cities including Tampa, Orlando, Tallahassee, and Jacksonville. So make sure if you have family and friends located in those areas, you get those people evacuated to your house. Let them come sleep on your air mattress. They don't give a damn if you ain't cleaned up. You know. Amina.
I always use this as an opportunity to talk about things that you should have. I know people are doing that list on the news of stuff that you know you need to have, but there are some things that I think that we miss. Make sure you got enough batteries, double A, or enough batteries to go in your weather uh radio. Make sure you got some
Mm-hmm.
candles. If you got a generator, make sure you get some gas. Um,
Period.
fill your washing machine up with water just so you can have something maybe for your dogs, or if something is distorted with the water, you already have some in your washing machine left to the side. Go get you some non-perishable foods, something that you
Mm.
don't have to cook. So you need to rely on yourself as much as possible. Don't wait for anybody to come and bail you out. So, as much water and food and supplies that you can have for yourself, you'll be more comfortable.
And also Atlanta is up the street. So y'all push up, come turn up with us. NATL, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Go ahead and leave that house, Hope you got the insurance money on it. If you don't, call them folks telling you need one. Hopefully they don't catch on, that what's going on on that plan, y'all.
But
Let me stop playing like that. But no,
but you know
seriously,
what?
y'all. Y'all be safe, Tampa,
Mm-hmm.
Tallahassee. What else they said they gonna hit, girl?
But you know what?
Tallahassee,
It's
Jacksonville,
a
and
category two
Orlando.
hurricane. Them folks in Florida gonna ride that category two hurricane out. They ain't worried. Let's that thing hit by category five. This one they leaving. But I think they gonna ride this one out. They probably got the barbecue and shit ready already for when the power get turned off.
I'm
You know
back.
what? Amina.
Listen, okay, so when the hurricane hits the Gulf, that's just what's going to make it the wind, that's what's going to make it intensify. The Gulf waters is much warmer, so that is going to
Mm.
make
Yeah,
the
it is.
winds and make it more dangerous for your coastal residents. Once it hits the Gulf, it's going to change
Mm.
drastically because the water is warmer than the Atlantic.
Exactly. Okay. And unicorn.
And also I want to inform the New York people about the line that you are probably gonna get snow, because it's really starting to get cold outside, and the rain. It was raining today, and it was freezing. So, if this
Oh hell
hurricane goes
no.
by, that rain is gonna go and circulate into snow, and it's not even October.
Right.
Somebody say it was cold in Detroit.
Yeah. I heard. I mean, we had a little cold front in Atlanta. It was about 50 something degrees the other day. I was like, what the hell? In the morning, I was like, the hell going on? Katniss,
Mm-hmm.
you got something, girl?
I was just gonna say, I know when I stayed in Florida, where I stayed in West Palm Beach and I stayed in Durrell, and I lived in Orlando for a little bit. But hurricanes are common out there. Like it's literally super common. I think I did my driver's test in the middle of a hurricane. But this one right here, places like Orlando, which is not really coastal, it's more like in in the state. I don't think they really understand. I got family down there because when I was just down there, I don't think they understand that this is going to hit kind of hard for them. Like it's a lot of tourist area. It's a big tourist at Tampa, Orlando. It's going this one I think it's going to hit pretty hard. Like she said, when it hit the Gulf, it's going to turn up and it's going to be something different. But a lot of them are so used to rain. It rains every day. So for them, little thunderstorms, what we get, we be like, oh, it's a lot. It's normal for them. I don't think they really understand they should evacuate. Like this is like off the coast. If it's coming that far in Orlando, that's kind. They usually don't get hurricanes, but I don't know. I just don't think a lot of people understand. It's about to go down, and they're trying to prep us because it's
Exactly.
going to have to be relief. They go down there. There will be FEMA
Mm-hmm.
there.
Period. So I'm letting y'all know, y'all got people down there. Check on y'all people. Make sure y'all offer them somewhere to stay. Round trip
Bottles of
flight
toilet paper.
to your house. You know, look out for them folk now. Don't be like that now. Southern. Want to get into some other topics, my girl.
Let me see what we got, y'all.
But in the meantime, tween time though, I just want to give a shout out to Munch's World Famous TV, to T-Bot,
Hmm.
to the motherfucking son. You know, the son is a really hardworking feller. You know, I can really say that. You
Yes,
know,
he is. Yes, he is.
he is a really hardworking fella. I want to give y'all some more information, but that ain't my business to share. So I'll tell y'all probably next week or the week after that when I get his permission. But y'all, shout out to the Sun, shout out to Stunlow, shout out to Tone Scarfo, shout out to Southern DJ Three Pop, shout out to
Hey.
y'all for being up in here. You know, those are confetti for y'all because y'all having opinions and views, and you know, I'm loving the way y'all think. You know, it's not many people that could get along. They go to Sun over there hiding in the cut, girl. You don't see him. You don't see
Look.
him. Okay, there you go. Got the jacket on. Period.
Yeah, he came
Okay.
dripped out tonight. He came dripped
Yeah,
out.
don't play with him. You know.
Mhm.
And Southern, what was your topics, girl? We're getting into, girl.
So, first topic I do want to talk about is 50 Cent again. Child,
Oh,
I don't
good.
know what about this damn sensitive ass cancer is going on, but he was so upset that his baby mama Daphne went on a trip with Diddy. And on the comments, he referenced his son and said, "Hey son, remember I told you these B words ain't shit." Who would
Well,
tell that to their son? Like that is like so weird. And you see how easily he talk about Lil Kim's child. So just imagine he probably did say that to his son.
well,
Just disgusting.
my opinion on it is, first of all, you know, I don't got no children, and for the second part is I don't, I have not been around an active father. You mind you, we in what 2022. Ain't no telling how these children being brought up now. So everybody
Exactly.
had a different style of parenting. And if that's his style of parenting, is his style of parenting. I can't even speak on it. But I know that you do have to be more transparent with kids these days in time. Like a lot of things happened earlier, we was doing, different things growing up, like hopscotch and, double dutch and stuff like that. We didn't have an internet or YouTube to look to kind of like, give us more ideas and things to think about. And, it's a lot of stuff on YouTube that kids should not see, but they end up seeing it anyway. And they find out about these things earlier. It's like we was talking about on Friday. You have to be more transparent with the kids and
Exactly.
let them know things before you would have known things growing up, because time is just evolving, and the kids are evolving, and they crying. Like, girl, I went to a birthday party this past weekend. A 1 year old baby was crying and having a tantrum for the telephone. And when he got the telephone, he was watching the show, and the phone went dead. Girl, he had another attack. He threw it across the room. I said, "Oh my God, the kids act like that about the phones and technology. It just
Child.
get real." So I'm gonna just say that could be one of his styles of parenting. What y'all think about it? Any people with kids want to speak on this? Cause
Anybody got kids in the audience?
anybody got kids in the audience? Oh, y'all baby
YouTube, some of
free?
these people in the metaverse are single. So
I
if you're trying to
do.
shoot your shot, come on through here on the
I
metaverse.
I have a son, but I don't know how I can benefit in this conversation because I don't agree with um 50 Cent's approach. First of all, he should
Me neither, girl.
always, regardless of what he got going on with his baby mama, he need to always honor her in front of the child. They need to honor each other in front of the child, regardless of what their beef is. So the child don't never know. That's my thoughts. I don't know.
Hmm. Anybody else
Yeah.
got any opinions?
Well, my point would being that, maybe he didn't say in general, your mama ain't shit, and put a name on it. He probably was just telling him on some, these bitches ain't shit. Like our parents would tell us, shit, these men ain't shit either. So, I think it just maybe his style of parenting. I hope he didn't put the boy mama name in there and say, your mama ain't shit. Maybe he just said, these bitches ain't shit in general. And
Period.
let's
Yeah,
be real, it's half and half on both sides. Some of these bitches ain't shitty, some of these motherfuckers ain't shitty. So,
These hoes ain't
I
loyal.
think it is about being transparent a little bit with the new generation. They are what I've seen. They are dealing with things that are different than we did when we were younger. When I was
mhm.
growing up, I find myself talking to the one I have is 16. So this generation is his it's a little different. It's a lot different actually. And I think the best thing I got was from my mom, where she actually broke it down easy to me. And I went to her for advice and she's like, look, it's no guide to this. It's really not a guide to parenting. Like you said, everybody has their own style. Every child is different, just like we're each individual people. But I can remember when I was growing up, I remember one thing my dad told my brother, and it's never, and I never forgot. It was just so awkward. This man looked at my brother and said, can somebody tell him that all pee is pink in the inside? And I didn't understand it at first. I'm just thinking he was being nasty, but it was his style of parenting. It was more like that realistic. And with these kids now, it's like, I don't know. You gotta be transparent. It's honestly, if you don't talk to them about it, they're gonna find out on their own. And I
Right.
don't know. It's awkward. They find out stuff faster. They know things younger, but then they're also a lot more technical than we were when we were younger. Like we went outside and played, but they can sit there and program a whole damn website in minutes. So it's
Right.
different. It's totally different. Like I don't know. It's kind of one of the things you just gotta figure it out as you go, because there ain't no guide to this. No guide to being a parent. And 50 Cent, man, he rich. He don't got real people problems. He don't worry about none of that stuff. He rich. He what problems he got? He ain't
No
got real
shit.
problems. He can tell his son something like that. What no real parent ever tell their kid nothing like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was giving
Herbert.
weird child. Hmm.
I think some parents try to get on their kids level in a sense. Um, which I like for instance, like I wouldn't tell my son that because it's like kids are like computers, you know, you kind of
Exactly.
program them to right. So, it just whatever you put in them is going to reflect them one way or another. It may not reflect them right now, but later on in the future. Could you imagine him telling his I don't know how old his kid is that, but I can imagine in the future, he's gonna probably call most women that, but I don't think that's the right way to go. It's kind of like when I was younger, my uncle he used to tell us about growing up about like sex stuff. Yeah, you were like 11, you 12. You need to get you something. I'm like, huh? That made me feel weird because I'm like, I'm 11. I'm like, you saying this, saying whatever to me,
Right.
but you just got to be real careful on how you raise your child. Um, you can raise them either good or you can raise them bad. So, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm. All right, y'all. So let's get into the next topic. So allegedly, Will Smith and Chris Rock are teaming up to do a comedy tour together. Chris Rock sets up the joke, and Will Smith delivers the punchline.
Mm.
I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. But yesterday was Will Smith's birthday, so shout out to Will Smith. He turned 54. I don't know how he's celebrating it. Probably inside the house because he done did so much in public. But but yeah, that was one of the topics. Another topic I do want to touch on is Mystical. Now, Mystical used to be my favorite rapper, child. But Chad, I
Not the
ain't know
favorite.
Mystical was out here doing drugs so hard that he had to make a girl pray and then rape her afterwards because he thought she stole $100. Now, Mystical, you hurting that bad for $100 where you had to rape somebody and punch her, make her get on her knees and pray. I don't know what's in the sauce, y'all, but it's a little weird. Anybody heard anything about mystical?
Mystical counsel here you talking about. I'm not fucking with him.
Exactly.
I mean he had one hit, two hit wonder, Uh the shit is out of pocket. I feel sorry for the girl and her family. They had to, endure this type of behavior from somebody like that. That's why you got to be careful with people, and you got to take your time and get to know people for who they truly are. Cause you know, so many people come in contact with rape, and they actually have to endure those things and get through that trauma of it happening to them. So you know,
Exactly.
for her to take a stand on it and do something about it, because she could have just went on with her life, and nobody would have never known this or whatever the case may be. But you know, I mean, do
Hmm.
we know if it's completely true or not? Has he been found guilty of this?
Oh, he's in jail right now with no bond.
Oh, all right. Well,
Is that deep?
maybe, I mean, there still has to be trial, to proving guilty. It could be, you know, I'm just shit the fuck up because I was finna start talking about somebody else. I'm mind my business. But yeah, the shit out of pocket. If these allegedly things are true, it's out of pocket. He canceled. When the
Exactly.
last time y'all heard somebody play that new say play mystical? I ain't heard that shit in years. Shit, yeah, it's me.
Put her in the same cell next to R. Kelly. They might come out with a new hit
From the jail phone.
for the. All right, y'all. So this is a Atlanta topic. Fortunately, Atlanta has made it to the White House, y'all. Especially Governor Kemp. Governor Kemp. So of course, as just like what is the Redskins and the Chiefs, how they had to change their names. Basically they're trying to make Atlanta Braves stop the tomahawk chop. I feel that we should keep the tomahawk chop. I know it's a Native American thing, but it just when you in the stadium and feeling that rhythm, oh my God. Does anybody feel that they should keep Native
Oh, it's
American
going away.
heritage in football?
They taking it away. Same thing we went through in DC with the Redskins. Look, they fought that. They fought that. You know, we had a guy that came to every game since like the 80s. He was real famous out here. He wore the full outfit. My man stopped going to the games that they changed the name. What was the Washington football team? Now with the
Wow.
Commanders. Oh yeah, they gonna take that out. They gonna do it. It's gonna be too many people. That's what you're gonna hear a lot of their voices. But do I think they should take it out? No, but they got. I know they are. I know somebody gonna fit. Nah.
How you feel about it, Craig? You think they should keep the tomahawk chop?
No,
No.
no.
Oh my God. I love my Native American people, but I'm sorry. I am Team Chief Tomahawk. Please keep the tomahawk chop. But please, the Atlanta Braves, please take care of Chief Tomahawk. He is getting sick. Please take care of him. All that money we done got from the World Series, it should be no reason Chief Tomahawk is in the hospital sick. Pay that man. Okay, Chosen, go ahead, hon.
Yeah, it has to say my granny's a Braves fan, even though she lives in South Carolina. She Braves all day. She 95. She ain't gonna give up that karate chop stuff. Not, you
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
It's a
Man, I'm Native American myself, but we need to. It
true.
just needs. It's a lot of stereotypes, but damn, Native Americans being stereotyping other people too. So they
That's true.
that's the mascot thing to do for the Braves. So Braves all day.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Unicorn.
So I go to a school that I used to go to a high school that we were like the Tonawanda Warriors. We're on native ground. So
Mm-hmm.
we did have like we did have like Native Americans in our school. We had it's native ground, but I did have problem with the prep rally when everybody was like doing like making noises like Native
Hmm.
American noises, and they were like not of origin, and it just kind of a little upset me. Like you're gonna act like this, but we can't act like you. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
And I understand that, unicorn. Definitely you don't want to disrespect anybody's heritage.
I
Sometimes
mean,
you can't
yes, for
you can't
football,
do
yes,
different chants.
you can have a team and name it something like that, but you can't just like mimic people or
Correct.
mock them. That's what I'm trying to get a point at. Across is you can't mock them.
True. True. I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
I think with Braves history, because we had a real Native American come out and do a Native American dance each game. We had that for years. I think it's different than the Kansas City Chiefs or the Redskins, who I never seen them had an actual Native American person come out and represent them. So I think our bond is a little bit stronger here with the Atlanta Braves than the rest of the country because yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I want to keep it. Please just keep it.
Period.
Yep. Hmm.
Okay, so I also want to give a shout out to a world that I visited, which was by Meta Bit Chief. It was
Mm.
the Sax Music Museum and Recording Studio. It was really awesome. It was a really nice world, and it's also connected to a world of other Memphis creators like Davion and Shay Arts. They have done a wonderful collab, and also Infinite Rocket. They did a wonderful collab of four different Memphis worlds, and they all offered something different. So that was dope to see them put on for their city. So whenever y'all get
Hmm.
time, check out Meta Big Chief under his profile, Xavion 47 under his profile, Shay Arts under her profile, as well as Infinite Rocket under her profile. And make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, get your tails in the live studio audience at the Wake and Bake in the
Exactly.
Metaverse. And we're gonna bring up the sun to close this on out for us, y'all.
Come on, the sun.
Hey, everybody, you guys have a
Official.
great night and a great day. You guys did a great show.
Thank you.
Please be safe and be kind in those meta streets. Peace out, y'all.
Period.
Hey. Thank y'all so much for coming to the Wake and Bake, y'all. We love y'all. Mwah. Shout out to our lovely co-host. And if you're on YouTube, please comment. Say something. We want to know if you're watching, looking at us. And also like and subscribe, y'all.
Period. And that's on Mary and every single lamb she pushed out.
Hmm. Hey, Danica.